Hey friends, it's Tomby. You know that itch you get to play Minecraft every once in a while? Well, I've been feeling that way, but I've been spending so much time working on pottery lately that I haven't had much time to play games. I'm still feeling inspired by Minecraft, so let me walk you through the process of how to make one of the decorated pots from the new update. I'm going to be using a brown clay for this, and you could really use any clay you wanted if you wanted to make this yourself. But let's start off by cutting off a nice big chunk and then rolling it out so that we have a bunch of flat pieces. I'm using a couple square dowels to get an even thickness all the way through for all of the pieces of clay that I'm going to be rolling out. Once I've got all my big slabs, I'm going to start to cut out some rectangles for the sides and bottom of the pot. I'm using a ruler here, but I think in the future, if I were to do this again, I'd make some cardboard templates. After that, I just cut up a few extra pieces to make the lid. It's time to start putting all the pieces together now. I'm using this beveling tool to make sure all of my pieces fit together nicely. In order to attach my pieces together, I'm using this serrated metal tool to scrape up the sides, and then applying watered down clay to glue them together. I'm just going to use my fingers now to clean up the edges and kind of smooth everything out. I said this was a lid earlier, but I actually lied, and we're going to poke a hole through it so that it's going to be the opening for the rest of our pot. Now we're going to attach it using the same technique that we used to put the walls together. We're going to score up the edges, and then we're going to add some watered down clay to glue everything together. Here's our pot after it went into the kiln for its first firing. I'm going to be painting the archery design on this decorated pot, and I thought that at first I could freehand this, but I realize now that was deeply delusional, so after wiping that attempt off, I'm trying again with masking tape. After applying masking tape to every side, I'm going to use a pencil and just draw on a grid so that I have some guidelines. Once the grid is drawn, I'm using an X-Acto knife to cut out the design so that I can use it like a stencil. Here I'm just drawing on the archery design that I chose so that I know where to cut. After peeling away all the excess tape, it's time to paint. Cutting the stencil out was a total pain, but it made it so much easier to paint the design on. After that's done, it's time for maybe the most satisfying part, peeling the rest of the tape away. Now that we've painted our design, it's going into the kiln one more time. After getting fired to over 2,000 degrees, here's how it turned out. The clay's a little bit darker than I expected it to be, but overall I'm really happy with how this came out. I feel like this definitely satisfied my Minecraft urge. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and special thanks to my Patreon subscribers for helping support this channel. I've got a lot more coming, so stick around, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Bye!